Hello, everyone. This is Dan Riley for Sportstalk. Major League Baseball found itself in a terrible position. Players and owners bickering over revenue while a worldwide pandemic has come to their front door. That's the kind of publicity that could kill the game. And frankly, both camps need to cut the self-important nonsense and grow up. Pro baseball is the last thing on people's minds right now. Owners need to understand players' safety is at stake taking the field, and players need to stop worrying about their checks with everything going on in the world around them. Just cut the revenue 50-50, allow guys to wear face masks, and decide what to do next. If games are to be played, ban fans from attending even a single game. Let guys do interviews virtually after games. Just make this nonsense go away. I am not suggesting games are a must. This isn't about politics. This is about simple logic. In every sense, people's health is threatened right now, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Baseball could be a small escape if it's smart enough to play it the right way right now. If is the operative word here with a vaccine a year away. Want baseball right now? Really? Well, the league needs to follow some common sense precautions. Just make sure there's daily testing for the virus for employees of all major league teams, put players on injured reserve if they test positive, and refuse to allow fans to attend games like I just mentioned. Let's just shorten the season to take extra precautions. Baseball could provide an escape for everyone if it's done intelligently, but nobody should pay much attention to the game right now. Let the MLBPA and owners make jerks of themselves as we speak. Maybe they'll wake up. Common sense should win the day here. Enough with the dog and pony show, guys. The game can follow the Korean Baseball Organization's lead if it so chooses. I'd prefer to talk balls and strikes now anyway. I know my listeners would prefer that too. Baseball was there after 9/11 for the city of New York and the country. It can be there again. If only players would stop damaging themselves by complaining to the press, the city of New York might welcome the Yankees. Too many people are sick or dying here to worry about Aaron Judge's contract. For that matter, the Steinbrenner's cash flow isn't an issue for the city of New York right now either, nor should it be. Look, if baseball does come back, if baseball can come back, I'd love it. I'm for it. The game reminds us of the innocence of childhood better than any other sport. The movie The Sandlot, anyone? It distracts us from the fools in Washington, COVID, and chaos all over the world, ruining our faith in humanity. The thing is, no one in baseball is using common sense right now. It's not like some guys aren't bored to death from not playing. In fact, let the ones willing to take the risk play, and let the ones concerned for their health stay home and find replacements. Simple. No one is saying it's imperative we have baseball this year. COVID is a real threat, but if the major leagues want a season, management and the players need to quit screwing around. Enough. In fact, if the two camps can't agree, just cancel the season and stop wasting our time already. Baseball became better known for its labor battles than any other sport, thanks to the 1994 strike. It's doing itself a disservice giving us a replay of that fiasco. You'd think everyone would want to avoid that here. Apparently not. Either that or it gives itself too much credit as an essential business. After a deal is done and a guy gets sick, MLB can seriously consider canceling its season, and I wouldn't blame them. I really couldn't. But the game needs to get this over with. Just 2 games would help society cope with tragedy. That's it. But then again, maybe they're doing us a favor with all this bickering and not coming back. Is critical thinking too much to ask here? Look, let's allow the players to vote if they want to play. If well over half do, they need to just split revenue 50-50 with ownership and play ball. If not, say no. Simple. If there are games, don't high-five anyone, require hand sanitizer in dugouts. Umpires should eject guys who spit on opponents. Simple. Players need to understand they can do things to protect themselves, and ownership needs to stop depicting baseball as too big to fail, period. Again, if the game wants to risk guys getting sick, that is, split the money, give guys a safe playing environment, and let's go. Otherwise, call off the season. A win-win situation is possible for both if the game can come back right. College football may not happen this fall, and rightly so. The NBA isn't back, and college basketball may be gone next spring and winter. Baseball can call itself a unifying force for society if it wants to. But ownership in the MLBPA can't. That should insult the intelligence of sports fans everywhere. I have no doubt baseball coming back could be a public health disaster. Canceling the season is a real option here, but another labor dispute risks killing off the public's interest in the game once and for all, and Rob Manfred can't let that happen. Look, none of us want to hear labor disputes right now of any kind, and we certainly cannot give the game of baseball publicity it doesn't deserve with this nonsense. Just get a deal done to save your hide, consider playing, or cancel the season and stop wasting our time with more pressing issues at stake. Because this is getting ridiculous. This is Dan Riley for Sports Talk on Passionate World Internet Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in, and so long.